Okay, here are some final tricks and tips for you people, experts out there. The first one will be on ads. So I've experimented with ads before. I tried Google AdWords, and I've tried Facebook ads, which posts on Instagram and Facebook. Don't bother with Google ads, you're just throwing money out of the window. It doesn't work in my case, because usually people don't click on it, and people have ad blocking and stuff like this. It doesn't work. And you pay much more for that, for Google ads than Facebook ads too. Okay, so in terms of Facebook ads, I tried picture ads, which costs a lot of money and has a terrible conversion, where like one click costs 30 cents or something like this. It's really expensive. Don't do this. Do a video ad. So I did a video ad. I just took one of my intro videos or promo videos, put like some text on it, some flashy text in a blue color, which looks really fancy, created the ad, and that ad had really good conversions. So that was like one click for 6 cents or something like this. So you pay like $2 and you get like you can calculate how many clicks that are. That is well over 100 clicks or something like this. You get 100 clicks for $2 or something like this, and it's just really cheap and it works. But make sure the ad looks professional, right? So they have tools for that. So as I said, if you want to start out with ads, don't bother with Google, don't bother with YouTube, don't bother with picture ads. Use one of the videos which you already have and make this into a Facebook ad, and then target your audience accordingly. So if you have piano, target people who like piano or something like this. That's how I did it. Something else, you want to stay in contact with your students, so that's how it works, right? When people ask you questions or give you feedback via private messages, answer as nicely and as cordially as possible. When they aren't so nice to you, when they say like, yeah, this course was SHIT, right? Don't go at them with this type of manner too. Just be nice as possible, and if they do weird things, you can report them to Udemy and they will delete them, or delete their review or something like this. And sometimes you will get terrible reviews, like 1-star reviews with no explanation or with a terrible explanation. Also be as professional as possible. Make sure to answer pretty much every review. So if someone says, yeah, this course was great, blah, 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 you can say, yeah, thank you very much, Mr. X. Thank you for your feedback, something like this. If they have criticisms and they say, yeah, this could be added, then say, yeah, I will consider this in the future and see if I can add it. And if I add it, I will notify you as soon as possible. Something like this. If someone leaves a terrible review, you can say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And then you can give them options. You can say like, get a refund, or I can add this later. And you can answer this publicly, so people will be able to see this. And you can answer them privately too. Sometimes when the review is completely bonkers, it doesn't make any sense, you can report it and Udemy will get rid of it. That's how you stay on top of the rating game. And the rating game, once your course is published, is the most important thing, because the rating is what makes your course desirable, right? So if you have a bad rating, people think it's rubbish, probably because it is rubbish, and they will not buy it. If you have a good rating and they see students are very happy with your course, and the teacher is very nice to them, and there's like interaction between the students, then they will more likely, or very likely actually, buy your course if they're interested, if they're already looking at that. So those are some final tips on how you market your course and how you deal with certain situations which will happen probably. And that's the end of this course. So I hope you enjoyed this course. I filmed it with just my smartphone, as you saw in the previous things. This is some like a simple overview of how I go about filming, planning, and maintaining my courses. I hope you learned something. If you thought this was useful, please leave an honest rating. I appreciate it. If you think it was rubbish, tell me why, and I'll try to improve on it. But if you really do want to film a course and you don't have the money, or you don't want to spend as much money to go about doing it, try this method. It works fine. It worked just fine for me. And once you're done, send me a link. I would happily check out your course and see what you have created with the help of this course. That would be very interesting for me to see if people succeed with this method, because I think this really works, and people really don't need to spend so much money and time on investing in equipment and software and stuff like that. I really don't think that's necessary. So thank you very much. This is the end of the course. And if you think there's additional material needed, let me know and I will add it. Yeah, thank you. Maybe I'll see you in the next course or even in one of your courses. Bye-bye.